All right, awesome. We're recording. All right, ladies, I don't think there's any guys on. Thank y'all so much for jumping on. I'm super excited as we have some big things coming up that we've been working hard on for you guys. So we're going to share all those details with you. Again, we're in the middle of the Team Cup. I know for me personally, it's been a slow month, but that doesn't mean we don't keep hustling, keep grinding every dang day. And I promise you, those seeds that we're planting, they're coming. So you just got to trust the process and continue to show up. Actually reminded me that, remember tomorrow is, oh, sweet baby, is Fruit Punch Energize launches tomorrow. So I'm pretty sure, I have a feeling that it will sell out. So I don't know. That's just my suspicion, but I could be wrong. Maybe not. But that's it. And make sure that you're on the opt-in list for the cruise. Get your summit ticket if you haven't already. It's definitely not too late. Oh, and starting this month, that new Success Club restart thing. So if you're not a new coach and you're an old coach and you've never earned a Success Club point, well, you can earn a free ticket hitting Success Club the next 3 consecutive months. So start fresh. Like, use that as like your sign to go balls to the wall and like make it happen. Like, this is your new coach start. So I think that's everything. Ashley, was there any other things that you know of? Oh, and Summit, for those of you on my team, let me know if you still want in the house and when you can pay me whatever. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, and Christy, you mentioned opt-in for the cruise. You mean opt-in for Punta Cana?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Y'all can't make it next month, but next year.
We've been like 5 weeks, but hey, come on the cruise. No, that's good. It's funny because I told my team the exact opposite. I was like, I don't think Fruit Punch will sell out, but it's just funny because I was like, it might or it might not. Who knows? But if you want to try Fruit Punch Energize, then get it when it usually typically launches from previous products. It's like noon Pacific time. So I want to say more like mid-afternoon if you're on the East Coast. That's usually when things are live. It can differ, but just check your coach office. I know we have some like literal brand new coaches on the call tonight, so I just want to welcome them. Please don't feel overwhelmed. We're going to cover a lot of information, but the most important thing, if you're like super, super new, is to pay attention when we talk about the new coach training that we're going to do next week. But don't tune us out when we talk about the other thing, because that needs to be like, you need to start big. If there's one thing I regret in my business, it's sitting on my business for over a year, right? I just told a coach today, it doesn't matter the date you sign up, it matters the date you commit. So whether that's one and the same or they're very different from one another, it doesn't matter. You can't control the past, you can control right now. Okay, so welcome new coaches. With that, I'll jump real quick into recognition. For my new coaches, we have Maria K, Michelle M, and Whitney H, who have signed up over the last 5 days. Welcome to our team. We're so excited that you guys are here. Real quick for Success Club on my team and my downline, I did just check. If you sign someone up tonight, I know Maria did, so even though I didn't see, I included her points. It does take up to 2 days to show up in your coach office. So if you're seeing 0 and you signed someone up yesterday, don't freak out. It can take up to 48 hours. But if you don't hear your name, it just might not be showing up yet. So I am at 26. My coach Sarah is at 14. Coley is at 4. Christy has 4. Maria has 2 in her first coach. Audrey is 2. Julie is 2. Stephanie is 2. And Christy, can you mute?
Yep.
Thank you. So that means, guys, I know sometimes you throw around numbers. That means lives that we're changing. That means people that are saying yes to the opportunity to put themselves first in terms of health and fitness. So Success Club is a way to judge if we're growing in our business and we're helping more people. But just remember, it's so much more than a number. It's so much more than a coach. It's someone's future that you're helping them shape. So congratulations. And I love seeing those names. But again, this is Team Cup month. And just like Christy said, if you're a coach who maybe just used the discount and hasn't worked their business in a long time, if you've never gotten a Success Club point, you can help 3 people in February, March, and April and get a free ticket to Summit. Like, I don't know, it's definitely $150+ value. Summit is our annual convention. It's in July. It's in Indianapolis. We've got 13 people on our team going. I would love to see that number hit 20 to 25, and you just need to be there if you're serious about your business. It's amazing. So we don't have time to talk about that right now. We are on the clock. These meetings go by very quick. Christy and Stephanie, if you're okay with it, we're going to have Stephanie briefly explain our idea that we're so excited about with our new coach Jumpstart. But Christy, before that, did I miss anything?
No, but I was gonna shout my new coach Jessica's on here, and Miranda. She's trying to catch me in volume, but sister, you better bring it. I can say that to her because she's super competitive like me, but she is on the top next to me on the leaderboard, so I had to shout her out. And then Christina, she's probably have some problems connecting, but she is on the Success Club board, so I had to shout her out, being only 3 weeks into her coaching business, and her mom is one of her coaches. I thought I saw her pop on a while ago, but maybe not. But they are both coming to Summit, so I'm super excited. Miranda got her ticket too. These are all new coaches, and they have their Summit tickets, so I'm super excited. We have close to 15 on our team that signed up now, which is awesome.
That's amazing. That's so exciting. Summit is going to be so huge this year. And real quick, Stephanie, 2 things I didn't want to make sure I didn't miss before I toss it to you. We're not, as far as sneak peeks, if you're not a newer coach, you know that we do a sneak peek every week, whether it's to the coaching opportunity or to our challenge group / fit club, whatever you call it. For the rest of this month, it's on Wednesdays. So this Wednesday, it's a coach sneak peek. So it'd be inviting to the coach opportunity. We will explain it. Chrissy and I decided we're not going to record those anymore because no one seems to watch the recording, and the whole point is to get them on live for the sense of urgency. So we're not going to record. There will be no recorded link. We have plenty of backed recordings if you want to send something. But honestly, guys, in my experience, people don't listen to a recording, especially if it's over like 9 minutes. And they're definitely over 9 minutes. So we're not doing that anymore. And the last thing that I have is for my fit club. On Thursday, we can talk about this more later in our group, but we're thinking of maybe not doing our Thursday Zoom workout because, as you guys can see, we're doing Zooms like all the time because people tend to love them. So on Thursdays, I'm thinking of maybe talking to you guys about changing it to be like, hey, challenge our challengers to go live for some of their workouts in the group if they can't make a Zoom. I know one of our challengers, discount coaches, Jenna, did that last week, and that was really cool. So it does get kind of like a lot for me to message everyone on Wednesday and try to create a schedule. Like if you can do a Zoom every day of the week, just let us know and then host the Zoom every day that week during the week. And on Thursdays, I think maybe we'll shift to more like have people do a live workout or do something else. So let me know what your thoughts are, guys. We'll talk behind the scenes about that. But we're doing so many Zooms anyways. Thursday is really just another day. So, okay. So Stephanie Carter is an amazing coach, and she came to us in one of our group messages and had this idea that she's going to explain just a minute about new coaches who have finished their coach training, but maybe are not quite ready. Most of you guys know we do a push group that's pretty intense with accountability. So she noticed a missing link, and it's really genius. And I'm excited for her to share a little bit more about it. We're launching it next week. So Stephanie, can you unmute yourself? You might be able to.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I'm really excited about this too. We're going to see how this group works in taking that bridge from those new coach module trainings where we're getting all that background and we're hearing about the activities, and we're going to use this group to actually do those activities, start building those habits that we're doing in the push group if you're in there, but like taking it as a deep dive, you know, into invites, into your social media posts, into your tracking and follow-ups, like really diving in with it and getting feedback from Christy and Ashley and, you know, our experienced coaches in there. Really get more feedback as you're at that start of your business, or as you bring new coaches in and you want to plug them into something to have that deep dive. That's what this is going to be for. So it's really going to get into, you know, those basic, how to do the vitals, like actually how to do them daily and make them habits.
Yes. And we had a quick meeting yesterday to brainstorm some ideas, and we're really excited. So we have this whole plan for the next 5 days. We're going to launch it next Monday, and it can be for brand new coaches as long as they have completed the 5-module training. So if you're super new and you're like, what does this even mean? We'll get you the training. It's self-paced. You can get through it pretty quick. And it's also for coaches who maybe don't have Success Club points yet, or don't have their first coach and they've been working. And I said this in the push group today, like if you guys are showing up and as long as you're not lying, if you're inviting new people every single day, like 10 or more people every day, that's 50 people from a Monday through Friday. That's 200 people a month. If you're uniquely inviting authentically, genuinely 200 people a month and 0 people even have a conversation with you, there's a missing link. Like maybe like we need to see what you're saying, because numbers don't lie. And I was just listening to Mel Robbins' Fear. Her new Audible book is like Take Control of Your Life, Living Beyond Fear or something. And it's so true. It's like, you want to know why it's hard to start a business? Because 99% of people quit and give up. That's why it's hard. The only reason it's hard is because no one sticks around. So you have to understand, you have to do the work, and you have to do the work, and you have to do the work. But at the same time, if you're doing the work, the numbers are going to be in your favor. If you're inviting 200 people a month, and again, you have 0, then it's not that you're bad. There's a disconnect somewhere. And that's where we're going to dig in. So this group is not just for brand new coaches. It's for coaches who are like, I'm stuck and I don't know why. I'm at 0 and I don't know why. I'm at 0 coaches growing on my team and I don't know why. The whole point of this group is to get you your first win. That's the point of it. I think I called it the jump start. I was thinking of calling it like get your first win, but it's a Monday through Friday, basically like Stephanie said, a mini challenge group. We have different topics for each day. And the sole goal is by Friday, you have your first win. That's it. Because in my 5 years of actively working my business, and Christy, weigh in on this if what you think, when I see coaches quit and get frustrated and give up, it's because they haven't gotten their first win. And it's taken a very long time. And maybe it hasn't happened yet. Whereas if we have coaches in their first 5 days as a coach, get their first challenger, get their first coach, reach Emerald, meaning you have your first 2 coaches and you unlock your earning potential, they stick around because they're invested and they get their first commission check and they can start to see their costs being covered and they can start to earn an income and drink their Shakeology for free in month 2. That's what or even week 2. That's what we want. We need to stop thinking slow success. If you're a business builder, you want to make money and help people, and that's okay. If you want to be a discount coach, you shouldn't be on this call because this is not a call for discount coaches. This is a call for people who want to build their business. So Stephanie was so excited that she came up with this idea. We brainstormed together. We came up with 5 different topics each day. And the only prerequisite is that you finish your 5 modules and you've had a one-on-one with your coach. So if you've already done the modules, you talk to your coach to get on a Zoom. You'll be asked to create a list of 100 people, 100 names, and you have to bring those 100 names to day 1. Because you're going to share pictures, so you have to do it.
And I got a couple of things I want to say, because actually it's kind of funny that she mentioned that. I had a coach quit today who straight up told me coaching wasn't for her. You want to know how long she was coaching? Tomorrow would have been a month. And I followed her. I stalked my coaches because I want them showing up, and I want to make sure that they're not just a walking billboard like I started. But hey, it works. You fell forward, right? But I told her, I said, I'm going to support you no matter what because your happiness means more to me than anything else. But you can't use the cop-out excuse of coaching isn't for you when you haven't given it your full heart. That's just – it's a cop-out, So you guys, you have to show up, and we're here to help you, but it all relies down on you. And like she said, Stephanie came up with this. It's awesome. And we were like, heck yeah, let's do it. Let's talk about it. And it initially started as a 21-day group, and we've condensed it to 5 because we're making all these emerald and diamond and stuff so this big scary bear that we're like scared and we're like, oh, I'll go emerald by the end of the month. And like, no, you hit that bad boy tonight, like by tomorrow, by freaking Thursday, the next rank advancement, you should be advancing. So we have to just be willing to put in the work. And that's why this, like she said, this is the perfect bridge. You do the self-paced training. You're in control. This is your business. You're your own CEO. And then as soon as you do that, let's jump on a one-on-one. Let's get you plugged in. And a lot of you probably just freaked out when she said a list of 100 names. We don't care. You can't take anybody for granted. You have to go to your Facebook, your Instagram, and just write them all down. Because I promise you, you can't, you never know who is going to say yes, and then once they do say yes, who's actually going to work the business. So if you never ask, the answer is always going to be no. So you have to go for no. And we're going to talk about that in the next training. If you're scared of that and captivated by that, then read that book, Go for No. So it fuels your fire instead of you're scared to death every time you get rejected or ghosted, which is the story of my freaking life. So yeah, that's it, you guys. You just have to do the modules, have a call, make a list. That's it. That's all I got on that.
I love it. And I realize we do have brand new coaches on. So Christy and I are not actually on the same team. We lead two completely separate teams. We decided to buddy up and have our calls together and do stuff because we really click and connect. And that's the beauty of this business. You can like work with whoever you want. So just to clarify, like, this is how amazing Beachbody is, because I don't benefit at all from her success. She doesn't benefit from mine, but we just really mesh with our coaching styles. And it's like, you don't have to do this alone. So like everything, you don't have to do it alone. There's a group of people to help you. So just introduce ourselves, by the way, if you're like, who's Christy or who's Ashley?
Sorry if I just freaked your new coaches out.
No, don't be scared. Don't be scared.
I'm very tough love, but it's all for the best, you guys, because if we're just patting you on the back when you're sucking it up, it's not going to help you. So it's really because we know what you're capable of by being here, and we want the best for you. So that's why I dish it out like that.
Love it. And we're going to jump into our coach retreat in just a second. And I just wanted to say, like, the reason I'm here 5 years later is because I had a business coach sign up in May of 2014. If Sarah didn't join my team and be so motivated to do this, she kept me going. She kept me believing in myself, and she kept me pushing forward to help more people. It took one person for me to commit to my business. That's why I feel so strongly about bring the power of one, right? Get someone on board with you, because when you coach someone or someone joins your team as a coach, as a business builder, they don't just want to use a discount. They want to work the business. It is another level of commitment. And that's the reason I'm here 5 years later. And our team has grown. We have emerging leaders since then, but that one person made me commit. I was dibble-dabbling for a year and a half until I'm like, well, shoot, she wants to work the business. I got to do stuff. And that's what changed everything. That's why I feel so strongly about it. So, okay, we're going to announce this is the whole meat of the call. We have like 20 minutes, so we'll go fast. But Christy and I talked, and this is probably going to freak so many of you out, and I'm so excited to hear your shocked faces or see your shocked faces. But we believe every single person on this Zoom can be a diamond coach, meaning you have 8 coaches and 2 of your own emeralds in 30 days. Diamond is not an end of the year goal. Diamond is not a 90-day goal. Diamond can be a 30-day goal. Everyone's got lives, everyone's got jobs, everyone's got families. You can go diamond in 30 days in spite of all that, because that's always going to be there. And if you keep pushing the goal date out and out and out, you're never going to get there, right? It won't happen. So we decided, because I know different people are motivated by different things. I'm motivated by quality time. That's my love language, or no, words of affirmation and quality time. But if you haven't read that book, you should do it. We decided to co-host a diamond retreat. And Christy, do you want to give the details? I'm trying to like edge this out a little bit. We don't have a lot of time. You're like more fired up. So go ahead. Tell them everything.
Oh my gosh, I might take the fun out of everything, because I'm like,
no,
all in your face. Just get there. No, but you guys, we're excited because we've enjoyed just joining together, and it's that much fun. So this September, we haven't set the exact date, but it's going to be 3-night, 4-day stay. Well, I say here, but in Gulf Shores, Alabama, we're going to get a big house on the beach, and we're going to do photo ops. We're just going to pamper you, but you have to do the work. You get to Diamond in 4 weeks, then the trip is on us. All you're responsible for is getting yourself there. But the actual trip itself, we got that covered, because we want to reward you. Like, I love you. Like that. I love you, but yeah, I love that. Like, giving gifts is like such one of my love languages. Like, I love it, but you have to show up to, in order for us to do that, because that is a big investment. But we want to shower you with that, if you deserve it, which you do, because you're here. So that proves that you want that. And like she said, you guys, we're talking about going emerald 4 times and advancing 2 emeralds. And guess what? I hope if you're here and, well, you've got your spouse or your boyfriend or your sister, your mother, like, you have control over that account. You might can do both. Like, I did my sister and my husband. So that's just something to think about. But you want to create that duplication. And that's why we're now doing these sneak peek groups every single week. We just want you to go crazy with the invites and then let us do the work. Unless you want to help us lead it, then great. Come on. We're not going to tell you no. But we're trying to make it for our newer coaches as easy and painless as possible. And in that group, we were talking about the 5-day group that Stephanie created. We're going to share those like I say scripts, I hate that word, but just a template more like for you to reach out and share the opportunity with Coaching in the Fit Club with those people, but you tweak it and you make it you. You don't want to sound like a robot, but we're providing all that as well as like how to post and stuff in that new group, and that's what's going to launch into all this next stuff. But yeah, we're excited. We're going to let you know. It's not, of course, going to be the first weekend. It's going to be after Labor Day, because we figure people will be traveling with your families anyways, but that's plenty of time to plan. But you have to hit your goal within the next 4 weeks. That's 2 coaches a week. Easy enough, right?
So that being said, there is a reason we're saying this and we're pushing you guys, because it's really when you buckle down and you push that you're gonna actually force the flywheel of momentum in your business, right? It's the fear that stops so much of us from pushing forward. And my big push goal is we're a 5-star diamond team by July. That means 5 of you guys go diamond and hold your diamond rank. And again, if all this is brand new to you, it just means you're growing your own tribe. You're growing your own team of like-minded people who want to be physically and financially fit. That's the easiest way I can talk about coaching. They can jump in right off the bat, start to get on their fitness journey, and even have a way to earn their investment back. Like, I think that's better than someone signing up as a challenger, because they have this opportunity, because they're involved in not just a fit club, but a team of coaches. So we're saying this because we believe you can do it. If you're going to keep setting very far out goals, you're not going to reach them. If you're frustrated with where you are in your business, you 100% need this. If you know that you can do this, you're like, I know I can do it. I know I can do it. So why am I still here, or why am I not moved forward yet? It's time to jump in. It's time to put both feet in. You know what to do if you're not a brand new coach. You know the vitals. You're going to have a 30-day, which we have created for you, roadmap to diamond. So it has a focus of every single week. It has checklists that you need to be following. And it has every end of the week, you're checking in with your upline and saying, here's what I accomplished and here's what I didn't. Not necessarily a Zoom. You can reach out to us whatever way is possible for you. Do you want me to share we don't have time to read through it all, but Christy, do you want me to share and just show a little bit of what it looks like?
Yeah, just to give them an idea.
Okay, so Christy found this template from a coach who created it, and it was her 30-day roadmap to diamond. We read through it. There's a couple things we loved, a couple things we necessarily didn't think we needed. So we recreated it, keeping a lot of her same ideas. But it just, for me, it's reading it, I'm like, oh, well, that makes diamond seem very attainable in a month. And it's just, it can be. People go diamond in 30 days all the time. So you're no exception. It's time to prove to yourself that you can make moves in this business, and not through discount coaches, through coaches who want to build a business in fitness and get very fit and very physically, mentally, emotionally fit along the way. So again, not going to read through this because we don't have time. I don't think I can make this like my whole screen either. Can you guys see this?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically we've created a 4 weeks to diamond roadmap. Ideally starting next week. However, if you're going to be in that coach group that Stephanie, Christy, and myself have created, then we want you to focus straight in on that and start your 4 weeks as soon as that's over. So a couple things is going to be like, you have to have some certain things like done that just have to be done. It's all broken down week by week. Here's a diamond tracker. Like, this to me does not look scary. This is how your business looks as a diamond coach. If you're just learning the business, we have a binary compensation plan. So we have 2 legs in our business centers. You have a left leg and a right leg. Emerald, we keep saying Emerald, is simply a left leg coach and a right leg coach. That's it. You're Emerald. You've now unlocked the cycle earning potential, which is more than just commission. And you're able to start getting assigned customers to you, getting customer leads, all that fun stuff, right? Well, you get to diamond, we're going to explain why it's actually should be your goal, and that should never be your end goal. I was able to go full-time earning-wise as a 1-star diamond, not at diamond, but really when one of my leaders really developed, that was when I started helping her with her financial goals, and I started seeing my financial goals go to the next level, to the point where it was consistent enough that I felt comfortable walking away from my jobs in May of 2015, and I'm still here today. Because I kept developing leaders, I didn't focus on people just using the discount. I want people to benefit from the business. So again, like, why be diamond? You max out on that cycle earning potential at $18 per cycle. huge team recognition, an invite to our paid for coach retreat. Just get yourself there in September, and you're on your way to 2-star diamond, meaning you have 2 leaders on your own team. You're able to open up a second Coach Business Center under your same name, and you're able to maximize your earning and your reach even more. This is where full-time 6-figure earnings are around 2-star diamond. I know everyone's different, and I can't say 100% either way, but when people are matching their corporate salaries, they're 2-star and above. So the end goal cannot be diamond. The end goal is emerging as many possible leaders as you can in this business and not restricting them. Don't restrict your coaches. Allow them to dream big. Some of them may have extreme goals and necessities to make this business work, and it's our opportunity to share with them the potential and then to use the tools to help them build businesses. And that's like, I love it. Like, I think sometimes I should have been a teacher, because I thrive on learning and teaching you guys this stuff, because I'm learning all the time. A blank diamond tracker. So like Christy said, it's going emerald 4 times. That's it. It's 2 coaches a week. If you're inviting to the coaching opportunity every day and busting your butt, like having a call when you're tired, or getting up half an hour early to send your invites, or getting on a Zoom, after you put your kids to bed, don't sacrifice family time. That's 2 coaches a week. And if you have a spouse account, you already have another account you can control. You can make your spouse your first emerald by putting 2 coaches under them. So now when some people say getting your coaches to go emerald is the hard part, well, if you use your spouse account, you could potentially only have 1 coach to go emerald, and you've got your 2 emeralds. That's it. Now you just need 8 coaches and you're there. It has to be a realistic goal, you guys, because it is. It's something that needs to be celebrated, of course, but it's realistic. You guys, a lot of you guys made the choice to go emerald in 48 hours, and then you proved to yourself you could hit that goal. We're just doing that again. And if you guys haven't seen, of course, not every single coach you add to your business is going to work the business, right? Some people will probably just use the discount, and that's okay. But we have this amazing file in our team page, I'm sure Christy does too, of exactly how to present when someone's ready to join with the challenge pack if they want to sign up as a coach or a customer. It's the exact same price either way. And with the coach account, they get a discount, and they get the opportunity to get their cost coverage should they want to go with that opportunity. So you can very easily, if you hit Success Club 10 in March and they all sign up as coaches, then you've just signed up 5 coaches, right? Like, we have to think of it that way instead of just, that seems like a lot of coaches. Not really. It's really not, when you change your mindset about it. So really, we're going to break down, again, I'm going to show you like a couple things, but we have it broken down week by week. Okay. So like, this is week 1. You're obviously doing things. If you're doing this 30-day diamond push, you're probably in our push group where you're doing the vitals. So it's no question you're going to do your vitals, but you have a couple extra things to focus on, like spouse account, diamond to 30 days, get your spouse account. Treat your business like a business. Know that it will pay you back with the small investment that you decide to open up. Basically, with a spouse account, you guys, you're opening up a second business center. You're opening up a second Coach Business Center that can bring you back more of an income when you can control another coach account. It's very lucrative, and it's a very smart business decision if your goal is being able to make full-time income, being able to one day walk away from your job, being able one day to do whatever it is, you love your job and you want options in life. This is a smart decision. Week 2, week 3, week 4, and then we talk about how to maintain it. So that, I'm not going to have everyone like read through it, because I want you to read through it on your own. But that is what we decided to create, because when you have a roadmap, it takes the scariness out of a big goal. And if you work as hard as you can, whether you hit diamond or you don't, I guarantee you you're farther along in 30 days than you would have been had you set goals 6 months out, 1 year out. Because you know what happens then? You just don't go all in because you have time. No one knows how much time that we have. All we have guaranteed is right now, this exact moment. So if you want to be big in this business and help it, and guys, growing your team just means that you're helping more people. It means you're helping more people, not only physically, but with their finances. What if this opportunity can help someone who ends up losing their job 6 months later? My husband was let go from his professional job in December of 2015. We didn't see that coming. He didn't have to go back to a full-time job because I took my business seriously a year and a half before then. right? Like, I don't share that much because I don't want to like broadcast it. It was completely ridiculous that he was let go. He did nothing wrong, but he lost his full-time job, and we would have been in serious trouble because he lost a job in the golf industry in December in Virginia, right? But I took care of us because I took my business seriously. You don't know what's coming down the pike. I hope nothing crazy ever happens, but something crazy will happen because that's life. So you need to take your business seriously now because you're just cheating yourself if you don't. And that's why we created this, and that's why we think you can do it. Christy, that's all I got.
Yeah, I love it. Talking about the spouse account, it just constantly comes to my head, scared money don't make no money. So you have to trust the process, you guys. Yeah, it's scary. Heck, when I first signed up, I put it all on a credit card and make my stomach churn. But I was like, I had that mentality that no matter what, I'm earning this money back. Like, I don't care what it takes. And that's what you have to do. And just, fall forward, take the leap, and spread your wings on the way down, because you're going to mess up. You're going to get no's. You're going to get rejected. It's not going to be easy. There are going to be days, like even today, it's one of those days I was like, if I have to talk to one more person, I may scream. But you have to remember why you're here and what it is you're fighting for, and it will be so worth it. Lean into the groups. Lean into your coach, our pods, whatever we have going on. If you're struggling with your conversations, or if you're feeling good, celebrate that. You have to cling on to those wins. And that's the point of why we're doing these groups with the new coach training and then the 5-day group into the push group, because we want you to constantly get those wins, because that's going to, help you keep those wind in yourselves. Or if not, you're just going to feel like blah, and you're not going to experience what it is that this coaching opportunity has to provide. And we talk about Success Club and we talk about all these numbers, but at the end of the day, we have to remember, like Ashley was talking about, those numbers are people's lives. I talk all the time, like, I love my challengers so much, but it starts there with your health and fitness. But when they realize what is capable here with coaching and that financial freedom and just being with your family and being able to travel and just not stress over little things, that's life-changing stuff right there. So it's such a blessing that we get to share that. Yeah, it's hard. Good things are hard. Good things take time. But we have to remember, what it is we're fighting for every single day. So that's all I have.
Yeah. And I think to recap everything, so if we say spouse account, like if you don't have a spouse, family member, best friend, like someone who trusts you and would let you say, yeah, you can sign me up as a coach, or someone who does have interest in the products. That's what we mean, just to we keep tossing that word around. But to recap, you guys, we have our coach push next week for 5 days, our new coach jumpstart. Or if you are stuck in your business right now, your first step is getting in with us to get in that group next Monday through Friday. The sole goal is to have your first win, because what comes after win number 1 is win number 2. And you know what you need for Diamond? You need 8 wins. You need 8 coaches, and you need 2 of them to consider this business opportunity and for them to get to Emerald, and you're at your Diamond rank, which is a huge, amazing accomplishment, but it's extremely doable. 1 month feels quick, but it's a long time to get done, right? I just bleeped myself, but you know what I mean. If you are not doing the 5-day jumpstart, I suggest getting started with this 30-day roadmap next Monday, or tonight, because what Christy and I talked about was we want you guys to follow this roadmap in whatever way is going to work for you. So if you would like, we can send you the file completely. If you would like, we can email you 1 week at a time when you're ready for week 1 and week 2, but you have to communicate with us how you want to use the roadmap. Do you just want it and you'll run with it, or do you want it sent to you a week at a time? Every single end of the week, though, you do have to reach out to your coach to say what you've accomplished and what you haven't accomplished, so that we can help you navigate this journey. If you're not setting a Diamond goal date for 30 days from now, you just aren't going to see the movement in your business that you could see if that was your push goal. And recruiting coaches stop being so scary, right? I don't want to say right all the time, but I just feel like right, do you agree with that? It's not scary, because the worst thing someone's ever going to say is no. And the worst thing a coach is ever going to do is quit or not work their business. But when you have those coaches, 2 of them can build their business to Emerald and beyond, and you have 8 of your coaches loving the products, you're a diamond team. And then your goal is to build more leaders and build more leaders, because you can have whatever you want in life if you help enough people get what they want. And that's what Beachbody is about. I can't reach my goals unless I help you guys reach your goals. And I get more excited for you guys reaching your goals than me, because I want you to have the experience that I get to feel in my life. Like, I never wake up and I'm sad that it's a Monday. I love every day, because this is how I can design my life. And I'm feeling like I feel selfish not sharing that and helping other people achieve that, whatever that looks like for you. It's going to be different for every single person. Christy, go ahead.
Yeah, so you guys, 4 weeks, literally write it down in your calendar, put a big star, like what your goal date is, because we talked, both of our teams are pushing to go 5-star by Summit, but in order to do this has to be achieved by May 2nd, because like we talked about, Emerald's their first goal, Diamond is this big goal, but it does not stop there, because as we talked a while ago, you're going to have people quit, unfortunately, people will lose rank, but that's our responsibility as coaches, as an upline sponsor, to check your sponsorship drill down. They say once a day, but at least, because things happen, things don't come out, people's card numbers change, there may be a glitch in the system that's happened before, and the second somebody goes inactive, that does affect your rank. I mean, yeah, you'll have that lifetime, but you will lose, so you're making $18 a cycle as a diamond, so one of your emerald goes inactive, well, then you're going to go back to, hopefully emerald, I don't know, ruby, 12, $14, $16, but just, be the coach that you want others to see in you. Like, just lead from the front, show up every day, 10x everything. Whatever you want your downline to accomplish, you need to double that. So set that expectation for yourself. Like, your goal should be so scary, they should put knots in your stomach. Like, it should scare you, because like Ashley said, if you're just saying, oh, I want to be emerald, and here you are still sitting at FC0 with no lives changed. No, you have to be like, I want to go day 1-star by the end of these 30 days. And then guess what? If you hit diamond, you're going to rejoice, because you crushed it. You did way more than you ever would have had you set yourself short and put that ceiling limit there. So push past that, you guys. Stop trying to combine yourself to this little box. You're capable of so, so much more.
I know it's saying less than a minute, but reach out to us when this ends. We can't force you. We don't want to force you. We're not going to reach out to you and say, you should do this. We need you to come to us and say, I'm in for the 30 days. And then you're going to tell us how you want to get the roadmap, and you're going to be responsible for communicating to your upline every week to show us how you can get there. And guys, it's hard, and that's great that it's hard, because if it was easy, every single person would do it, and it wouldn't be worth the hard work. So you have to understand that the only difference between people who are successful and people who aren't is they stuck around and they worked harder, and they heard 10 times the amount of no's that people who quit didn't hear because they quit, right? So many beautiful opportunities are on the other side of all that. So you have to get there, and the time is now. Like, there's no future, because you have right now. This is what you have. This is your life. You're in it. No dress rehearsal. So get clear on what you want and communicate to your coach immediately. Let them know about if you're in for the 5-day jumpstart, if that applies to you, or the 30-day to diamond, and we're going to go from there. We might get kicked off. So, Chrissy, go ahead. Anything else?
We're good. Thank y'all for jumping on. Again, reach out to your coach, and have a good night. We'll talk to you soon.